Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We're so glad you joined us this morning. I'm Julie Moran.
We really are. I'm Olga Villaverdi. Okay, have you ever heard of oxidative stress?
Not really.
Neither have I. It's something we all live with. And we're going to find out more about this and how, get this, how antioxidants could be hurting more than helping.
Wait, that's shocking to
Isn't
me.
that shocking?
Yeah.
More to come.
Remember when Tom Cruise, guys, do you remember this when he wore those invisible braces?
Speaking of shocking.
Truly, I interviewed him when he had the invisible braces on. Well, they're not just for celebrities, so get ready to improve your smile.
And you've got a great smile.
Oh, thanks.
And it's flu season. We've got a new way to fight back.
Okay, a question for you. Have you gotten your flu shot?
You know, I never have.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay.
We'll see who gets the flu first.
Oh,
I'm sorry. The balancing act begins right now. It's you. The must-haves of antioxidants in our daily diets continue to resonate with the American public. Eat your veggies, right? But as our next guest, who wrote the book entitled Deadly Antioxidants, will attest, how you get your antioxidants is just as important as getting them. And joining us this morning, Dr. Sean Talbot, the nutritional biochemist and chief science officer for LifeVantage Corporation, a leading-edge company dedicated to great science for great health, and Tricia Albrechtson, a LifeVantage distributor with some exciting things to share. Welcome to both of you. Great to have you in studio this morning.
Thank you.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Doctor, I want to turn to you first. And what role do antioxidants play in helping control the signs of aging?
The antioxidants are vitally important for our bodies. Antioxidants protect us from oxidants, which are these compounds in the environment from sunlight, from air pollution, even from when we breathe, that can damage our cells. They can damage our cell membranes. They can damage our DNA. They can really break down every single tissue in the body. So antioxidants protect us from that damage. That's why they're anti-aging, or that's why they're protective in the body.
Well, the title of your book is Deadly Antioxidants,
Right.
and it feels almost counterintuitive, but is it?
Right. Well, these things that we think are protecting us, these
Right.
antioxidant nutrients, when we supplement with them in the wrong way, at high dose, isolated, synthetic versions that people buy all the time, they can actually cause damage in the body. And all the research is showing us now that supplementing that way is the wrong way of doing it. Instead, what we want to do is activate the body's own protective mechanisms. Most people don't even know that the body can produce its own antioxidant enzymes through this pathway that we call NRF2. So fruits and vegetables activate it, but also spices and herbal extracts activate it. So we can make our own antioxidants so we don't have to take them.
And Tricia, I want to turn to you. From a woman's point of view, what made you want to get your family involved in LifeVantage?
Well, for many years, I've been aware that children run around at a very, very fast pace. And I remember talking with a girlfriend when we both had young children, and we were watching our kids at the park just playing and playing and playing with this unlimited energy and this vitality and this love of life. And I looked at her and I said, you know, if we could just capture that, if we could just bottle that up, I would want to take it. I would want some.
see.
Exactly.
And, you know, what a moneymaker that would be, because everybody I know would also want some. But there was nothing like that available. And so here, years later, when I came across this product, that's what caught my attention. So here we have a chance to help our cells feel young again and have that vitality. What if, just what if, this was the product I was looking for? I was very excited to start taking it.
So, Doctor, we have to talk about your products. You've kind of bottled it. This is an ingestible, right?
Right, exactly. So Protandim is a dietary supplement that you swallow and protects you internally, activates that body's protective mechanisms, that NRF2 pathway. So we make our own antioxidants to protect us from the environment around us. This is a version of it for our pets, for canines. It's called Canine Health, protects our dogs. But then we've just come out with this line, the True Science Skincare System, that has the same NRF2 activating ingredients as Protandim that we can use topically. So now that protects your skin from that bombarding of oxidation from the environment.
So that's great. You're not only putting that in your body, you're also topically putting that on your body.
Right, and so with this system, you're protecting your entire body, outside, inside, every single tissue, from the stress of the environment.
Tell me about the business opportunity and why you got involved.
Well, my husband and I have always worked very, very hard, and we've tried to make ends meet, and yet life throws at you all sorts of challenges and setbacks, and it always seemed like we had more month left over when the money ran out.
Yeah.
So I was always looking for a way to try and make a little bit of extra so that I could help out from home, but I still wanted to be home and be a mother. When I found this, and I found that I could work from home, and I could share this product with people, products that I loved, that I knew were having an impact on my family, on our health, on our performance, and the way we felt, the way that we looked, I was eager to share this with my friends and the people around me, and we found that people either wanted to take the product and be customers, or they were interested in helping me with the business, and together we've created an income that not only helps supplement people's income, but also has helped create up to CEO income for some of the people that we've worked with.
Doctor, I mean, thanks for putting this great research and science and everything you've compiled into a way to take it out to people that can, you know, use it in their daily lives and share it with others. Really great to have you in the studio this morning.
Thank you. Great for having us.
And if you'd like more information on this health and business opportunity segment, visit us at thebalancingact.com or share with us by logging on to Facebook/The Balancing Act Fans.
Did you know that October is National Orthodontic Health Month? Well, it is. And what better time than now to talk about the latest in creating beautiful smiles. Please welcome to the show this morning Dr. Margot Brilliant, a top orthodontist, and her patients Francine Mishtish and Amanda Studnick, and right by her side, her mother, Stacy. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Doctor, let me start with you. Let's talk about the latest in teeth straightening.
We now have orthodontic appliances that have no wires, brackets, or bands. Invisalign, with its cutting-edge technology, makes a series of removable trays out of very lightweight plastic that move teeth very gently over time.
And I know there's Invisalign and Invisalign Teen. What's the difference?
There's a few clinical differences. One being that Invisalign Teen, you can order a replacement aligner if you lose it. There's also a blue indicator dot on the aligner so the doctor can see that the patient is wearing the aligner as prescribed. But the most fantastic thing about Invisalign is that it really works on complex treatment plans, often present in teens.
Francine, let me bring you in now. I know you decided to get braces as an adult. Was it a tough decision for you? Because I would think the older you get, the harder it would be, you know, compliance, I don't know, a lot of things, right?
Yeah, well, I saw my teeth shifting, so I knew something needed to be done. And the Invisalign decision was somewhat easier because of the advantages that it presents over braces. I had braces when I was a kid, and this is totally different method and very attractive.
So for
And
you,
I'm
it was
so
a
glad I
no-brainer.
committed. Absolutely no-brainer.
Big difference for you, huh?
Absolutely. Well, the difference between doing it and doing nothing.
Touche. Well said. Amanda, how about you? You are how old?
17.
Okay, so was it tough for you to make that decision that at your age, you know, it's a tough year? I mean, you're a senior?
Exactly, yeah. And going into senior year, I'm going to have a lot of dances and pictures to take. And
Boys asking you out.
exactly. So having things in my mouth that I can take out whatever I want, to be able to have a clear mouth for pictures, it was a really great thing to know. So I'm glad that I went with Invisalign.
And made a big difference for you as well.
Huge difference.
And you're
Yeah.
gorgeous, let me just tell you. You probably have guys knocking on the door, right, Mom? Doctor, let me ask you this. Since Invisalign clear aligners are removable, and I can see how easy it is to manage it, and I can't even tell she's wearing it, does it make it easier for a teenager to be more compliant?
Well, teenagers are very compliant.
They are?
They are. It really, we have data that shows that they do wear them 21 hours a day, which is necessary to get straight teeth. And the other thing is that we really don't see very many people ordering the replacement aligners, so they don't lose them as often as you think they would.
And I think I know the answer to this, but what would motivate a teenager to choose this as opposed to, let's say, the metal braces?
Well, a very interesting study came out. It's that Invisalign Teen commissioned Kelton Research to poll 3,000 teens, and we found that kids that were in metal braces were much more embarrassed versus the kids that wore aligners. But really the best number that came out of the study is that 68% of all teens wearing Invisalign were less likely to be teased, which was a huge motivating factor with bullying today.
And that's huge to know. In terms of cost, is it comparable?
It is. Invisalign costs about the same as traditional braces. The national average right now is about $5,600. It all depends, of course, on the treatment plan and where you live. There are ways to save some out-of-pocket dollars, one being orthodontic insurance. If it covers traditional braces, it will cover Invisalign.
Stacey, let me bring you in. As a mom, did you see some benefits from her choice?
Yes, absolutely. Invisalign, first of all, doesn't have the breaking brackets and wires that are coming out, so we're not rushing for emergencies, which is huge with schedules and a mother. 2, she can eat any foods she wants. She pops the liners out, she eats, and then she can brush properly. And 3, for sure, just the fact that she can take them in and out for confidence, it definitely is a plus.
Makes a difference. Dr. Brilliant, is Invisalign good for just small cosmetic issues, or does it help with complex issues in the mouth?
It helps a lot with complex issues. Advances in Invisalign's patented technology has really made us able to treat complex issues.
What would you suggest the age is that we should take our children to visit an orthodontist?
Definitely by the age of 7.
Wow, my kids are 10 and 12 and they haven't gone.
You're late.
Oh, shame on me. Okay, I'm going to end with my 2 Invisalign patients. Let me start with you, Francine. Just, the difference you've seen, how you feel about choosing it.
Like I said, I mean, the difference between doing nothing or doing what's right. Easy to wear. I wear them all the time. Easy to speak with. No problem. I haven't lost any. And I would do it all over again.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And Amanda, your thoughts?
I think that Invisalign impacted me in so many ways because not only am I straightening my teeth, but I also get to remove them. And for me, being on the morning show at my school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You report on the news?
I do.
And what has that done for you?
When I get to take them out, I can have a clean smile and no one has to know that I'm trying to straighten my teeth.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Dr.
so much.
Brilliant. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
If you want to intern here, let me know.
Of course.
Stacey, thank you and good luck to you. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate your time. And if you want to know more about Invisalign clear aligners for your smile or the smile of someone you love, log on to thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well. We love hearing from you, or post a smile as well. With the flu season upon us, chances are you've begun to notice a cough or sneeze around the house or at your workplace. So how do you protect yourself? Well, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, vaccination is the most effective way to prevent infection and severe outcomes caused by influenza viruses. Now, advanced technology has allowed for a new FDA-approved form of flu vaccine that does not contain egg proteins, antibiotics, influenza viruses, or preservatives. To learn more about this, we have invited Manon Cox. She's the president, CEO of Protein Sciences Corporation. Good morning, Manon.
Good morning, Olga.
I'm
Thanks
so
for
glad.
having me.
Are you kidding? This is something that's really important to so many people, especially this time of year. So I'm glad you're here to talk about it. Let's focus a little bit first about the influenza virus, well, better known as the flu. What causes the epidemic every year?
Well, the influenza virus is a very smart virus. It changes all the time, and that is one of the reasons why every year we have to take a flu shot again. Influenza virus is also highly contagious, so about 20% of us carries the flu virus during the influenza season, and that is why every year you have new outbreaks. And especially the older people where the immune system is a little bit weaker than it used to be, that will end up in the hospital, but also children and immune-compromised people, meaning people that suffer from diabetes, asthma, heart disease. All of them would benefit from influenza vaccination.
And it's important for everyone to get it, and I agree with you there. Now, your company has been working on a rather unique form of the flu vaccine, if you will, and I was reading here, it's a protein-based one. Can you explain a little bit? And it's also been approved by the FDA, which is really important.
Right. So we have been working for about 20 years on the development of this vaccine.
Oh, wow.
It is, what we do is we take the coat protein of the influenza virus, and that's the only protein that we make in cell culture, in stainless steel bioreactors. And the advantage of that is that you don't need chicken embryos, you don't need a live influenza virus, you don't need antibiotics as a result, no trimerosols. So what you end up having in Flublok is a highly purified protein vaccine. And because it is so highly purified, we're able to put 3 times more protein in there. So it's also a high dose vaccine. And more proteins means that your body will form more antibodies that can all help you fight the flu.
All right, so here's a true or false question that I know you've heard thousands of times, but this is what I get all the time. Well, Olga, I don't want to get the flu shot because if I get the flu shot, I'm going to get the flu.
Yes.
True or false?
Yeah, so when CDC does questionnaires, they'll find out that 30% of the people think they get the flu from the flu shot, and it's an absolute fairy tale.
Okay.
It's not true. The influenza vaccines that are out there, most of them are inactivated, and you can't get the flu from them. However, there are components in there that might give you flu-like symptoms. And again, FluBlock is an alternative here. It doesn't contain endotoxins, and therefore you won't get those flu-like symptoms.
Now, is this new form of vaccine good for everybody?
Well, it's currently approved by the FDA for 18 to 49 years of age. We have filed for approval for an extended age range, so next year we are expecting approval for everybody above 18. And CDC recently recommended it, the Centers for Disease Control, for people, for anyone who has ever experienced an egg allergy. But you can imagine if you're allergic to antibiotics or any of those other ingredients that are present in the other influenza vaccines, that this could be a good alternative as well.
Now, I know we have FluBlock here, right here on our table, and I'm really interested to see and talk to you a little bit more about how it works. And I know you haven't received the vaccine either, so I think you're going to get a special treat today. But quick question, pregnant women, can they take it?
In principle, not a single influenza vaccine has been FDA approved for pregnant women.
Okay.
However, CDC recommends that pregnant women get vaccinated because they are immune compromised, and it's really important, not just for them, but also for their babies, that they get vaccinated.
Now, I know you have not received your flu shot. I did, but with us this morning, we have a very handsome doctor with us. Come on in, Dr. Bruce Stratt.
Morning.
He actually brought the FluBlock with you. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. You going to administer it?
Yes, we're going to give Minot her flu shot this morning with FluBlock.
I waited specially for FluBlock.
Okay, and we're just going to clean your arm off a little bit with some alcohol here. And I'm just going to pinch your skin a little bit, a little stick, and we are all done.
Did it hurt?
Wow, I didn't feel that at all, but I've had FluBlock a few times before, and I'm really a big fan.
And really important, doctor, for her to get this, right?
Yes, we're coming into the peak of flu season, and it's important for everybody to be protected.
Thank you so much, doctor, for being here. I really appreciate it. And for you, for being our little guinea pig this morning, I really appreciate it. Now, for our viewers who want more information on FluBlock, where do they go?
Right, they can go to the website flublock.com, and you can also go to your healthcare professional and ask them to order the product at ffenterprises.com.
Mano, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Doctor, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And if you'd like to find out more about this protein-based vaccine, visit our website, thebalancingact.com, and share your favorite story, insider tip with us about today's topic, a very important topic at that. Don't forget.
You know, that was a really informative show. Thanks for spending part of your morning with us. We hope you learned a little something. Remember, we've got lots more online at thebalancingact.com.
And we're also on Facebook. We are social.
Yes, we are.
And we're on Twitter, so look us up there. Until the next time, remember to find your balance.
So long, everybody.